Hey, Pisces, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your February 2024 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, welcome to Pisces season. Happy birthday to you sun sign Pisceans out there. Your key themes for the month, you have detox, inner child, and adventure. How relevant to have the balloons with it showing up around your birth month. Some of you may not be having a birthday until March. That's okay as well, but I feel like you are preparing. You are taking a look at the past energies and what you want to bring into this next trip around the sun, because your first card out here is detox. This is about eliminating toxicity from your life, whether it's people, places, things, foods, patterns, beliefs, whatever it may be for you. There are things that you want to leave behind in this next chapter. I also see that some of you could be hitting a big milestone age. Maybe it's the big 4-0, the big 5-0, something of that nature. You're withdrawing from drama here, Pisces. Some of you are really going on a deep cleanse, and this is a life cleanse, not just maybe foods or things of that nature, however that could be fitting to you. I feel like this is about letting go of the thoughts, the pain, the difficulties, the ego. You're letting go of people, places, and things that just no longer serve you any longer. You want to have fun in your life. You want to bring this sense of inner child. I feel for a lot of you, it has been very serious. There's this sense of tension, of seriousness, and the inner child showing up here is about embracing that child within, that little boy or little boy, well, little boy twice, little boy or little girl within that just wants to live a more happy, more freeing, more abundant life. Right? So some of you, this is about happiness. It's about finding the joy in life, finding that happiness, because somewhere along the line, things became too serious and it started to take the fun out of life. Now that's why you're getting prepared here, because in the future you have some exciting times ahead. There could be travel. There could be a new adventure. A lot of you are in a spiritual energy, a very high level of spirituality, which we all are, but you're recognizing that you are on this soul quest and you want something more meaningful, deeper. This always reminds me of the Eight of Cups energy, and we actually see that here in your reading. It's my eat, pray, love, where when things become too stagnant or it feels, excuse me, it feels like you're ready for the next adventure. Sometimes it means cutting your losses, or it means getting out of situations that you've been in for quite some time. Even if the world looks at you and says, Pisces, what are you doing? That's a beautiful home. Why are you selling it? Or you're in the perfect marriage. Why do you want a divorce? So I feel like what looks good on paper doesn't mean anything when it comes to what's going on in here. And if those two things don't match, if they don't align, you're moving on, Pisces, and you are that deep, watery element of emotion and intuition. So if it doesn't align with you intuitively and emotionally, you're making some big changes this month. Some of you are traveling to another continent, or you could be traveling internationally here. I feel like you're getting excited. Some of you could even be going near maybe a beach, mountains, maybe even a volcanic area. I also see here something with, arms wide open. You see his arms are wide open. So there's something here about being receptive towards this new path, this new soul quest that you're on. And I keep getting that word for you, soul quest. Now, bottom of the deck here, this is what's happening subconsciously, or maybe you're aware of it or not. This can be the energies that are influencing you. Ascension. Literally soul advancement here, spiritual growth, meditative states, and having this heightened sense of awareness now that you are maybe older or wiser, or you've gone through some experiences here, I also see a lot of you may have let societal factors influence you. Maybe your friends, maybe your family, maybe religious factors, schools, teachings, institutions, because we have the Hierophant here, which can be any form of order or establishment. But you're thinking for yourself here. Yes, you're taking into consideration what they've said or what you've learned, but that's part of the soul quest, is for you to take the path less traveled. And I feel for a lot of you, you have this sense of awareness. It may involve even your body or your health. You have the body talk card here. This is about loving yourself, Pisces, and choosing you first and foremost. And that may have been a big, difficult thing for you to do for a long time. Maybe you had family, kids, a significant other, or perhaps you were focused on your career. I feel like there's a significant change occurring here where it's giving you this opportune moment to come back to yourself in some way, shape, or form. Some of you are getting healthier. I see that here. Healthier within the body, physically, mentally, emotionally. And then we also have self-love right behind it. So we have another card here of focusing on what's best for you. Healing, going within. There's something that you are accepting in the month of February. And I feel because there's total acceptance, there's a sense of surrender. And you're going to see that some of those dramatic people or situations that maybe you were caught up in the past, it's like they fall to the wayside here. And it does bring you a sense of relief and joy. Not that you're not in that energy. I feel like there's more excitement and joy than there is grief and sadness. That's how I'll put it here. Now, starting off, you have the King of Pentacles. I feel like you are in a secure position, or you're definitely building upon your stability. This is all about securing a sense of mature love, maybe even calling in a soulmate, or you are in a soulmate connection where you can build together, where you can build a home, build a family, build a lifestyle. You can reach that 10 of Pentacles status. And for others of you, this is your energy saying, I have what I need at this time to secure my position and my status here on earth. And that's a really big energy, and it's an energy of confidence, and it's also your hard work, right? You've put in a lot of hard work into yourself, into your material wealth, your success, your home, your children, whatever it may be here for you in the physical earthly realm. But I feel like you are securing a sense of stability. There's something here around April. You can see the tulips here as well. So March or April could be significant. Maybe that's when you're traveling or securing a higher level of status here, maybe within a job, or maybe you are buying some real estate, selling real estate. King of Pentacles can be about investing, whether it's investing in something financial or material. But I see here that it's going to be successful because it's purple energy, which is, connecting to your intuition as well. Next, we have the Hierophant, which is about traditional thinking and ideas, whether it is culture, like I said, society, family beliefs here. You may be thinking on some of those old beliefs that you had incorporated for quite some time. You may be shaking some things up. You may be now saying, I thought I believed in the concept of marriage. I thought that that's what I had wanted, but maybe I don't need to be in a traditional marriage. Maybe we can live separately, or we can do things differently. Maybe I can be in love with the same energy, two feminines, two masculines, whatever this is here. I feel like you're rethinking the structure or the origin of that which you were taught. Okay, perhaps you thought that being in a specific establishment or career was what was going to bring you stability. And maybe you're shaking out of that here, Pisces, saying, maybe I want to be more free. Maybe I want to be able to work from anywhere in the world and travel and let my gypsy soul and my gypsy heart free to do as I wish, to be able to help people in a grander scale instead of being an accountant for the rest of my life. Nothing wrong with being an accountant, but you see that could be more traditional versus non-traditional, where someone is an influencer living or working from anywhere in the world. So I just see that there's a swap in belief system here. Some of you, it could be the opposite. Maybe you've been very unconventional and now you're thinking about settling down or having more stability in some way, shape, or form. So it's whatever you are, whatever you're thinking about, kind of going the opposite on when it comes to beliefs. That's what I feel is really showing up for you this month. Now you have the Five of Wands. So I do see here that there has been some drama, and that's what you're detoxing from. It could be someone's altered ego, right? It could be adversity. It could be bickering. There could have been tension or gossip at work, or a lot of back and forth between you and a family member, a child, a romantic partner. I mean, the Five of Wands isn't pretty, although it's better than the Five of Swords, but it's still this back and forth energy that you don't like to feel, you don't want to be in the middle of, because you get caught in the middle. And some of you, I am getting like the monkey in the middle. So maybe you were caught in someone else's firing lane, right? Maybe you were caught in something, you got caught up in it, even though it wasn't even had anything to do with you. It's like someone arguing and bickering, and you're in the room and you're just doing your thing, and all of a sudden someone says, well, Pisces, what do you think? They're wrong, right? And you're like, whoa, don't bring me into this. But I feel for some of you, you did get caught up in some drama, and that's what you're releasing. Now you also have here the Eight of Cups. This is that eat, pray, love energy. It is soul quest. It can be walking away from a project or love, or again, a home, a marriage or a relationship. It can be a job, in order for you to move towards your wish fulfillment. Sometimes we need to cut our losses. Yes, it could look good on paper. Yes, society says that that's what brings stability and makes a person happy. But if it doesn't make you happy, why are you listening to society, right? Why are you listening to your family and friends? This is about you doing what's best for you. And that's why we see body talk and self-love at the bottom of the deck here for you, because that's going to lead you towards true soul advancement and personal growth. So yeah, some of you, you are cutting your losses, right? Some of you, that's what you're detoxing out. But because we have the next card out, the Emperor, this is going to empower you, Pisces. This is going to bring in a mature love with loyalty, if it's love you're looking for. This is going to bring in stability. When it comes to money, this is success in business or legal matters. The Emperor is a very strong Aries energy here, about structure and order and stability and power and leadership. And even if you're going the non-conventional way or the traditional way, whatever it may be, whatever's true to your heart, it's going to lead to something much greater with the Emperor showing up here. Because you may be the Emperor, you may be the Empress, but they are the ultimate power forces, right? They are the powerhouse joined. And I feel like that's what you are embracing here, whether singular, whether together. We don't see the Empress quite yet, but I am getting you are sitting in your throne here and you're making some magic happen. I really do see that. Some of you, there's something with maybe Sierra Nevada or Sedona, Arizona, that those places could be significant. I also get here redwoods. Okay, redwoods, or I mean, these are of course United States, and I know we have people from all over, but some of you could be visiting those areas as well. Please take it as it resonates, or maybe you live there. And lastly, here we have the Judgment. This is big energy. Excuse me. The Judgment card is about choosing a path, Pisces, that aligns with your purpose, your talents, your skills, your soul's mission. It can be about bringing less judgment to ourselves or to others, or walking away from judgmental people. That could be what you're detoxing from. But you see that there's a big old archangel right at the top there, the angel of judgment. And I feel like she is bringing a sense of fairness, because the judgment is like the karmic energy as well. What's happened, the law of karma, what goes around comes around, and it's important that we let go of regrets at this time, or would haves, should haves, could haves, and embrace and incorporate this new beginning, this new adventure, this new trip around the sun for yourself. Okay, and this is about you choosing you, because a lot of you have abandoned yourself along the way, and it does feel a little bit foreign for you to choose you, because you're so used to maybe helping others even at the expense of your own health or your own wealth or your own personal growth. I do feel like there was a situation that held you back, or a person or a relationship or a job. There's just something that I feel, it's like it kept coming up here. It kept coming to this halt right before you were about to shift, and then for whatever reason it kept pulling you back and pulling you back. Maybe it was regrets, maybe it was unhealed wounds, maybe it was lack of forgiveness here. But this is the card of second chances. This is a major awakening. That's why you see the angel here. So this is angelic divine intervention taking place here to say, yep, you've gone through it. Some of you, it's family. Some of you, yeah, it's like you're looking to the sky, you're looking to the heavens saying, what now? I surrender. I release the past. I'm ready to be reborn again, in a sense. That's what this ascension is all about, right? So when it comes to money, wealth, abundance, and career, you have the gears, you have the frame, and you have the heart. The heart is about having a job that you love. It can be counseling, coaching, guiding. It could be mentoring, or anything that fills your cup, right? Maybe you are an engineer, an architect, an accountant, whatever it may be. It's something that you're great at. You enjoy doing it. You love it. It doesn't even feel like a job. This can be about being supported and knowing that, yes, the universe does support this path, but perhaps some of you, there's still some cycles, maybe in the corporate world, or something you're finishing up. Maybe this is something that you'll embrace more in retirement, or maybe it's something you're going to full on take the leap of faith. Whatever this is for you, it must align with you emotionally and intuitively, like we talked about before. Some of you, this has to do with joint finances. Maybe there's more than one source of income showing up for you, or maybe there is some sort of partnership, or you have support from a spouse. Okay, pay attention to your spending, because sometimes we can emotionally spend just like we can emotionally eat, right? We can also spend when we're in our feels. So just be mindful of that this month. Now you have the frame. Excuse me, this talks about organization skills. It talks about steady income, accomplishments. This is very fortuitous for those of you that are in the art and design field. Maybe you work from home, or this is self-employment here. I get a very fun, creative energy, and I also see someone framing maybe a certification or something that they are proud of. They're also showing me on the refrigerator. Some of you, this has to do with children. If you have young children as well, there could be some sort of achievement or accomplishment that you're really proud of. I also just heard firefighter. So maybe some of you are firefighters, or maybe you're dating one. But I also see something hanging on the fridge, or an award of excellence, something of that nature, or you being proud of your own accomplishments, Pisces, because you've conquered a lot. You've got through a lot. I see here with the detox card, typically we don't get the detox unless some things tend to pile up over time within the body, the mind, right? It tends to add layer upon layer until we realize, wow, that's been bogging me down. That's been holding me back. That's been weighing heavy upon me. So I feel like you are heading towards moving forward in a really beautiful way with the gears. This is money flowing, your hard work paying off, those plans of yours really activating a lot of prosperity and abundance. It's about building. Some of you are builders, again, architects, maybe even building a website. building a business. This is about taking some time off as well. Maybe some of you are working really hard here in the month of February, so you can take a little bit of time off, maybe in March or April. But you have this sense of security. I really like this with the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Emperor. I feel like you are walking towards this new soul quest, right? That actually is bringing more security and more stability than what you even leave behind. And even if you don't quite know what that looks like, there's this intuitive trust within you. And I also get trust fund, or maybe even some sort of inheritance or money that you've been saving, or maybe money you've been putting aside. It's like there's some sort of fund that you're able to benefit from, or maybe you are the beneficiary, something of that nature, that allows you to take a little bit of time to yourself or time off, or to spend time with family. So when it comes to love, Pisces, what do we have here for love? We do have something along the lines of different backgrounds, maybe even religious factors, which is interesting because we see the Hierophant, which is being divinely guided. And some of you may have attracted someone who their beliefs or their morals or their background may have been similar or may have been completely opposite to yours. Okay, because it says your love life is influenced by your upbringing or spiritual path. So for some of you, I also heard here karmic relationship with the Judgment card. Again, the Judgment can be karmic. Maybe there is someone from the past who wants a second chance, wants to be committed to you, but at the same time, there's just too much ego involved and you're walking away from that. We do see here the Emperor. Sometimes the Emperor, especially when he's not in his higher energy, he can be manipulative, very narcissistic, very my way or the highway type of energy. And if you are in that dynamic, a lot of you are choosing to walk away. Now, for others of you, you are calling in a true love, or you are in a high level of committed love here. And maybe you are changing your beliefs around it. Maybe you do want to get married. Maybe you don't. Perhaps you wanted a family. Maybe you don't. Maybe you thought you were going to stay in a location your whole life, but now you're thinking about moving to another continent. Whatever it is here, I feel like this is the romance of a lifetime, or you're calling in someone who shares the same beliefs or shares the same common interest or goals or life path as you do, Pisces. And that's important here on your journey. It would really not be fun, and I've had this happen before, where you really do like someone a lot, but it's incompatible when it comes to life goals. It's like you say white, they say black. They say mountains, you say ocean. It's like the background energy completely is opposite, and it's like you have to compromise. But sometimes if there's so many things that you have to compromise off, compromise about, it actually can hold you back. But some of you are getting to know someone new. Okay, you have getting to know each other. This says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond does deepen. So I feel like there is a second chance at love here if that's what you're wanting. And it could be a relationship that could really build, really withstand the test of time with the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is someone who you can build with. He is hubby material, right? Or wifey. I mean, it is showing up in the masculine, but it can be either or here. And I feel like this person is someone that you can see yourself growing old with, having a future with, traveling with, being able to, have that life of stability and abundance. Okay. So if there's someone new, even if you have different backgrounds, or maybe they have a different background than you, maybe they speak a different language, or they come from a different place, or have a different culture or different experiences, don't let that come between you and true love. That could be a big message for some of you as well. All right, let's take a look at the soul's truth. Your first card out here, Pisces. Am I in my head or in my heart? What is the quality of your self-talk? Our brain is like a muscle, and if we condition it daily, the fears and limitations will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of our own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. We need both of them. That's so important here. We need the head. That's the computer system, right? We need that intelligence, that divine intelligence, but we also need that intuitive heart, that backing up of feelings and emotions, right? And connecting to our divine soul. Today, master your mind. Watch an inspiring video, do some tapping, read an empowering book, or write out all the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dreams. So there is an energy here of self-talk and being proud of yourself, knowing that you are worthy of great things, okay? And there's miracles showing up here for you. But I do feel that a detox is very important for you in order to move forward on this soul quest. You have here, am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up to my life? You are the asset, Pisces. This body is your vehicle. Notice how your body is feeling, how much sleep you're getting, and what you can do to help your body rest. Today's soul action, take a bath, put on some lavender essential oil, go to bed ridiculously early, or give yourself a timeout today. Notice your body thanking you. Today's mantra, the more I give myself permission to rest, the more I can contribute. Yeah, that's important here, especially if you are detoxing and going through some things. We see that the gears are really grinding. You're working hard, but like it says here, take some time off if necessary. If you have been overworking, overthinking, make sure that you're getting enough rest, because that could be contributing to your fun, your joy, your happiness. And then lastly here, what is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want? And beliefs have everything to do, remember, with this Hierophant here. What story are you retelling yourself? When you think about your dreams, what is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you're not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. Today's soul action, Pisces, it's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new beliefs are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. Oh, I love that for you. And it kind of does go hand in hand with the Hierophant energy showing up here regarding your beliefs, regarding your self-talk. And again, if you're telling yourself a story that's on repeat like a broken record of why you can't do something, that could be what you need to detox from, right? Or it's telling yourself a story of staying stuck in a relationship or staying tethered to a situation that you know is no good. What do we need to do to own it, heal it, and upgrade it? Because that's what you are bringing into the new trip around the sun. This new cycle is this new belief system of yours. And this belief system has to do with, I'm worthy of it. I am abundant. I am loving. I am healthy. I'm happy. I'm free. I am beautiful. I am handsome. Whatever it may be for you, we need to start telling ourselves it. We need to start believing in it, right? And tell yourself a new story. Right? I don't want to work 9 to 5. I want to have the flexibility to work from anywhere in the world. I don't have to stay in this location my whole life. I can move. You're not stuck here, Pisces. And I feel like that's what you are getting clear on. That's what you're recognizing. And that's why you have these exciting times ahead. This is really beautiful. All right, last but not least, let's get a message here from the crystal spirits. And at this time, Pisces, I just ask if you can, please close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in from the solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And upon your exhale with your eyes closed, I want you to tune into that third eye chakra, the area between your eyebrows and your forehead region. And I'd like for you to imagine the first crystal or gemstones that show up in your mind's eye. Now, perhaps your crystal shows up as a beautiful, bright, and shiny crystal with a specific shape or form. Perhaps it's a gemstone that you're familiar with and maybe you even know the name of. Perhaps it's a crystal that you're currently wearing, or it's within your reach. Perhaps you're feeling the frequencies emitted from the gemstone, maybe of grounding, unconditional love, healing, nurturing, or transformation. There is no right or wrong answer, Pisces. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you're ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do, Pisces, is drop your gemstone or crystals in the comment section below the video. And if you don't know the name of it, that's okay as well. Just post the color, post the shape, or whatever messages you are receiving intuitively. You have hematite or hematite here, very beautiful grounding energy. So this is your crystal. Some of you could be born on the 26th. You may have a life path number of 8, or you could be in a personal year 8. And we are in an 8 global year as well. Now this is about becoming grounded, getting back to earth, practicality, and centeredness. It's also about balance and feeling a sense of calm. And when it comes to relationships, love is a verb expressed through loving actions. Hematite Spirit is calling you to take loving actions towards someone today whom perhaps you have been taking for granted. It's much too easy to forget people's wonderful qualities and all they give us, for our brains are designed to pay more attention to problems and dangers. Make a point today of expressing love and appreciation to others, whether it be a family member, whether it be a romantic relationship that you are involved in, or even yourself. It says, say thank you, offer a thank you to a neighbor, or do something special for a friend. Say, I'm so glad you are in my life. Relationships are the foundation that supports you in turbulent times. Nourish them today. All right. So getting grounded with the people that love you, that support you, could be children for some of you. It's also a sense of laughter, having fun, laughing with those that you care about. Now, when it comes to prosperity, it says, in all your financial and business dealings, be authentic and down to earth. Dreaming is good. It helps you to be creative and enthusiastic, but you also need to have a firm foundation for building wealth and sustaining the prosperity you desire. Hematite Spirit's message to you regarding wealth and money is to be practical today. Go over your paperwork, check your investments, pay what you owe, and be respectful of the riches that come to you. Take a moment to feel grateful for all that you have, for the help of Hematite Spirit with its energy of groundedness in maintaining your prosperity so you can enjoy it for a long time to come. And that's what we see with the King of Pentacles, with the Emperor here. This is about grounding in those riches so you can enjoy them, not just now, but into retirement and for the rest of your time here on Earth. Because as we evolve on our earthly journey, Pisces, we do release what no longer is true for us. We receive and integrate new information, thus becoming enlightened. So hematite is the stone that helps us take us to those new ways of thinking and ground them in our reality, bringing light to our lives and those around us. So for those of you who really want to bring in long-term, and didn't we say that earlier as well, long-term growth, long-term stability here, with the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, this is about you grounding those intentions into reality and sticking to a routine of positive self-talk as well, positive affirmations. And that doesn't mean that you're never going to go through a turbulent time, but it means that you'll be able to stay calm in crisis. You'll be able to find balance within whatever is going on out here, okay? And that's what you may even be detoxing from, again, is anxieties or scarcity or poverty conscious mindset of not having enough, when really Spirit is saying you are blessed. You are set up here in some sort of foundational situation that is going to help you here on Earth. And I feel like a lot of you, there's support coming in here. I see that. Hematite can bring in that energy of a grounded person. Okay, we could see that with the Emperor, someone quite stable coming in to help you out. Maybe it's a boss, maybe it's a trusted friend. It could be even a father influence for some of you. The Emperor is paternal. And I feel like this is a very grounding, nurturing, loving energy. And I certainly see that you have a lot of gifts, a lot of blessings coming your way, and a lot of exciting times ahead here. So say yes to that excursion. Say yes to what fulfills you. But of course, like it says, the daydreaming, all of that is great and fun, but then find lucrative ways to make that your reality. That's important here. That's what I have for you, Pisces. It looks to be a very beautiful month for you ahead. I definitely see a lot of you taking a look at your beliefs and reprogramming, re-updating, or healing, owning it, right? And being able to upgrade a few things. And that's going to make a huge impact in your life when it comes to love, when it comes to health, when it comes to money. And these things are going to feel more concrete, more stable, and more abundant, especially if you felt like they've been floating all over the place and you're grabbing onto little bits and pieces. There's something here that feels a lot more solid, a lot more concrete. That is what I have for you, Pisces. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. And please do feel free to drop your crystals or gemstones in the comment section below. And be sure to hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification or future videos. Thank you so much for tuning in, Pisces. Lots of love.